So today's Thoughts of a Therapist is about something that therapists do in sessions. So we do this process called tracking with our clients, and that's us staying on track with our clients as they are telling us a story, or talking about a topic that they want to talk about. So we track along with what they're saying, while we're also kind of maybe sometimes formulating an assessment that we might want to go deeper and ask questions about. Sometimes we might make a link from something previously that they talked about. And then sometimes it could be something so completely random. So in my session that I had with my client on yesterday, they came in and they were talking to me about an argument that had happened over chicken. And then all of a sudden, as I'm tracking along with them, this thought came into my mind of, when is the last time I had a good piece of chicken from Popeyes? And I'm like, threw that thought away like really quickly so I could stay on track with my client. But then after the session, I started to think a little bit more like, what happened to me in that session? Like, why was I starting to think about chicken? And the last piece of good chicken that I had, I'm like, was I hungry during the session? And I'm like, I had a protein shake early that morning, and then right before that session, I had some yogurt and granola. And needless to say, after the session, I did go to Popeyes and get me a 3-piece tender with some mac and cheese. But I just thought it was just so funny, just the random things that can throw us off in a session. Even when we're, doing like all the things, like making sure we're hydrated, making sure we're using the bathroom, making sure you turn your ringer to your phones off, just making sure our minds are clear. And then all of a sudden, they might say something and it'll drift us all the way off into something totally random. And then we have to get back on track. So anyway, so like I said, I was able to get myself back on track. They wasn't even talking about Popeyes chicken. It was something else. But anyway, just totally random, that I just wanted to share, just the thoughts of a therapist, that we are tracking with you, even when we have to sometimes throw our own thoughts away during the process. All right, peace out.